Odooers, and welcome to Inventory. Our company, Sunray Concepts, is growing quickly, and the need for better inventory management is more important than ever. We have an increasing number of products to take care of, and recording everything manually with spreadsheets is way too overwhelming and inefficient. Implementing a top-tier inventory management software like Odoo allows us to prevent stockouts, avoid overselling, maintain better inventory accuracy, and increase our profits. Plus, it helps us make smarter business decisions. So now let's explore how Sunray Concepts manages their warehouse using Odoo Inventory. Let's start with our most basic operations, receipts and deliveries. The inventory dashboard shows all operations in our warehouse. So to better understand how the entire process works from start to finish, I'm gonna demo a typical workflow. To start, let's head on to the sales application to create a sales order. Now let's say our friends over at Kitchen Cove are huge fans of our mugs. So I'm going to create a quotation for that and say they wanted to order 6 of them. So now that we're done, let's just confirm. So we can actually see immediately the product quantity reflected on the forecaster report, which is accessible for each product. So just click on the graph icon here and hit view forecast. Now the forecasted report accounts for a couple of things: the amounts of products that are on hand, the amount that are on the way, as well as the amount that are consumed in our incoming sales order. So these amounts are combined automatically, so you know exactly how many mugs are in total over here. And as you can see, we are missing 6 units to fulfill all of our current sales orders. So below this, we can find the entries inside of the used by field, which tell us which sales orders demand the mugs. And they are listed with delivery dates as well over here. Now inside of the units column, we can actually see that we are missing 6 units to complete Kitchen Cove's orders. And we have no active purchase orders as well inside of the receipt column. And that's kind of a problem, but we'll take care of that later on. Going back to our sales order, I'm gonna go over the delivery order link up here. So this delivery order is a document that tells us which products need to be shipped to our customer with a delivery address by the specified delivery date, which is the scheduled date. Now inside of the reserved column, I can see that I don't have any products on hand, so I need to purchase more from our vendor. To do that, I can go on to the purchase application and create a request for quotation. Or I could do it inside of the inventory application, which I will opt to do right now. First things first, head on to the operations menu and click replenishment. So this is the replenishment dashboard, your go-to spot for managing procurement. So Odoo suggests ordering 6 mugs in the to order column, which is the minimum number of mugs we need to complete Kitchen Cove's order. So let's place an order using this order once button. Now this automatically creates a purchase order for the quantity stated on the to order column. Now that it's taken care of, I want to order a few more mugs to have on hand just in case. So I'm going to navigate back over to the purchase application. So let's click on the replenishment order that was made. And then we're going to change the quantity from 6 to 10 and then confirm. Now we can record received products directly inside of the purchase app using this receive products button up here. But we'll stay loyal to the inventory app. So before leaving, let's remember this purchase order number that we have right here. Heading back to the inventory application, click on receipts. Here you may find a list of incoming shipments, including the most recent ones. So when it's hard to keep track of all of your transfers, you might want to use the source document column because it makes it really easy to figure out which purchase order was made in relation to certain products. Now let's click right on the purchase order that we kept in mind. So let's say I received all 10 mugs as as planned. So I'm gonna click on validate and let Odoo apply all of its done quantities for me. Now to make sure we now have those mugs on hand, let's look at the forecast icon. As we can notice, some things have changed. The on hand and the forecasted numbers have now increased. Notice as well on the table below, the units column next to the sales order have 6 mugs because the actual purchase order has been automatically reserved for our delivery order. So reservations ensure that if there are multiple orders for the mugs, Kitchen Cove's mugs won't be given to someone else. Alright, now we're finally ready to process the delivery order. So let's go back onto the overview. As you can see, we have a to process for a delivery order and it's the one for the Kitchen Cove. So let's click on the one that has the ready status. So as it appears, the product now shows that it's already available. So all we have to do now is validate the order and it's all done. So I just showed you the normal flow, but what if something went wrong and we don't have enough stock for the vendor to fulfill the delivery order? So in that case, let's go back to the sales application. So I just noticed I have this quotation of 7 mugs right here for Sadie Bauer and it's all ready to go now. So if I click on the red icon right here, it says we only have 4 units available. Therefore, it's not enough to cover everything for the customer. So let's see what happens when we confirm the sales order. And then now let's click on the delivery smart button. Notice that we only have 4 mugs reserved in the quantity column. So let's try to click on validate. So a pop-up will appear saying we've processed less mugs than our initial demand of 7. From here, we have 2 choices. Create a back order to send just 4 now and the remaining 3 on a later date. Or no back order, which will just send 4. So now let's go ahead and click create back order. Now for the 4 mugs that are available, the status will end up changing to done. So going back to our sales order, I can actually see that a new delivery order has been created since the delivery smart button now shows 2 deliveries. So let's click on the delivery smart button. Alright, we want to take a look at the delivery order that has the waiting status appear in the top right. That is because this is the delivery order for the remaining 3 mugs that we haven't sent out yet. So it says here that the product is still not available. So this time we're going to head back to the purchase app and do things manually. So we actually need to create a new RFQ over here. So select our vendor Posh Interiors and then the product and say we want them to give us as many mugs as possible. So we're going to ask for 10 and then confirm order. While we can receive the products directly from this page, in our case, as we receive products in real life, shipping takes time. So we configured the expected arrival time for Posh Interiors by setting, in our case, a vendor lead time. With the mugs now ordered, we can go back to the inventory dashboard. So click on the back order button on the delivery orders box. Now from this list, we're going to click on the mugs delivery order once again. Now on the delivery order for 3 mugs, the forecast column shows us that the rest of Sadie's order will arrive in 2 days. So this allows us to ship the first half of the order with Odoo prompting us to send the rest once it arrives. So isn't that convenient? So that's it for this tutorial on receiving and sending products as well as planning for future orders. Be sure to check out the rest of our inventory videos to learn more. And if no one has told you this yet today, you're doing great. See you in the next one. Bye!